Grant, you talked about how much you prepare for this, but what's the first thought going through your head when you see first play of the game and Joe's hurt?
Yeah, that thing kind of just makes you sick to your stomach. I mean, Joe puts so much time and effort into each week of practice, and to see him go down like that, it just kills me inside. And I know it did to our team. But then that means next guy's got to step up, and I've been preparing for this for 4 years. I haven't played a full game since my senior year of high school, and so that was a little different. But yeah, like I said, it's just heart-wrenching. I hate to see that. But I thought offensively we played pretty well.
How do you put that out of your – I mean, you had 30 seconds to put that out of your mind.
Yeah, you don't have any time to react. You just got to go and trust your instincts, trust your coaching, and everything you've been doing, getting ready for that moment.
That hasn't happened at Boise State in 11 years. I mean, you got to think at some point it's just not going to happen, right? That opportunity's just not going to come up.
Right. It's we've been really fortunate. Guys have stayed healthy at the quarterback position here, and just one snap away, like we've been saying forever. And so, but yeah, it stinks that had to happen tonight.
State game, he went out and came back in. Were you expecting him to come back in? And at what point did you realize? Did you find out he wasn't coming back?
Yeah, I had no idea what his status was at all, and in my mind, I'm going in there just like I will have to play the rest of the game. And so if he can do it, that's awesome. He's our leader, and he's been a great quarterback for us. And so I just go into every game like I'm going to play 90 snaps.
So did you ever find out he's not coming back? Or
I had no idea.
First half, both sides of the ball didn't go very well. Second half, it was dominant. What changed? What happened?
I think it was just that. I think guys were just kind of shocked by what happened, and when your leader goes down, you got to regroup. And I think halftime was huge for us. Go in, regroup, and get things going a little bit.
Did you guys change the offense at all to accentuate your running ability, or just the same stuff you would have been doing anyway?
Yeah, it was the same game plan. Obviously, we ran the ball really well. Jay, all the backs ran well. Line blocked awesome. So we were just going with what was successful.
Was there a moment that clicked for you that felt comfortable, or did you really feel comfortable from the get-go?
I think it was actually that sack that I took, kind of get hit. It was like, okay, here we go. I was kind of getting antsy first couple of drives, and then finally getting hit kind of woke me up a little bit.
The first half, you guys seemed to have a lot of trouble with pass protection, and not in the second half. Did you guys change something, or were they doing something funky? Or
I mean, they're great up front. I think we just went so fast, kind of warmed down a little bit in that second half, but they were coming after us all game, and we just stuck to our fundamentals, stuck to what we've been doing all year, and the line played awesome.
How big was that 49-yard run? You guys weren't doing anything offensively. How big was that run to sort of spark the offense?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of a spark. It's a good play to get us going a little bit and finish the drive there. So.
You talked a little bit about Jay, but it seemed like he was really the workhorse that you guys needed tonight. Anything different about what he does normally, or what really got him going?
That's him. I mean, you see that every day. He runs hard, and it was awesome to see him have a great game like that. But, yeah, he's been doing that every day since August. So
he didn't get the first two possessions of the game. He wasn't out there. When he finally did get out there, I think he gave him the ball 6 times in a row.
Yeah, I mean, if he's running like that, why not? So, yeah, he ran great.
You talk about Joe being the leader. When he's not out there, does that fall on you? You have to sort of step and fill that void a little bit?
Yeah, obviously when you're the quarterback at that position, you're kind of that guy everybody looks to. And so kind of just try to be calm and cool and try to lead that team the best. But there's a lot of guys out there that are awesome leaders. A lot of seniors out there, a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. So I felt like it wasn't really all on me.
You say anything to the guys through the night? Hey, I'm ready for this?
I didn't say much. I mean, we all kind of knew, let's go. We don't have time to really talk and mope about it. Let's just get after it. And so that's kind of what they did.
How'd you feel out there?
It was great. Yeah, first few series was kind of fast, and then it started to slow down a little bit. And like I said, that's the first full game I've played in 4 years, so it's kind of got to get used to it a little bit.
Going forward, what are your thoughts on possibly having this be your team the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, if that's my role, then I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. But like I said, there's a lot of awesome leaders on this team that'll carry the flag, and we'll be all right.
What happened on the last play of the half? You guys are running there.
Oh yeah, it was kind of just take a shot at the end zone, and they played they had guys deep everywhere, and just kind of try to create something, but we didn't have much there.
We talked about after all the work you put in, after all the waiting, what it was like to be in victory formation.
Yeah, that was a good feeling. All that hard work paid off, and so we got a huge week coming up this week, and it's got to be best preparation we've had all year going into this week. And so, but yeah, it felt great to get a win and all that. So a little tired. I haven't played that many snaps in forever, so yeah, a little different. Just
historically, you guys have dominated the first half against these guys. They've dominated the second half. Were you worried going in there down 10 at halftime that with the way their offense can get things going?
Yeah, I mean, the last few years we've seen that. They've came out firing in the second half, and we knew they were going to be a second half team. And so we just had to keep pushing things, and we played pretty well in the second half.
This offense obviously is designed in some fashion to let the quarterback run a little bit. You had a big keeper there for the touchdown, and then another one later than that. What element does that bring to this offense that maybe Joe hasn't been running quite?
Yeah, I think he was very capable of doing that. I mean, he's super athletic, and I just think that's kind of a big part of my game. It's kind of my instincts almost, but it kind of adds another element when the quarterback can run, and so it worked out pretty good tonight. But that was the same game plan for Joe too. So.
How much different will you be next Friday, having a week to prepare yourself for it?
I think, no different. I prepare like I have been all year. Obviously, a little different mindset going in, but yeah, same preparation. So.
How many texts do you think you're going to have on your phone? When you send each other?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, good. Thanks, Grant.
Thanks, Grant.
Thank you.